School choice advocates claim that private schools provide a better educational opportunity for students. Recent studies and testing counter these claims, but there is another reason why residents of states considering school voucher or corporate tax credit programs should be alarmed. The following quotes come from textbook series used in private schools currently subsidized with taxpayer dollars through school choice programs. Bible-believing Christians cannot accept any evolutionary interpretation. Dinosaurs and humans were definitely on Earth at the same time. The seeds of error that took roots during the 4th and 5th centuries blossomed during the Middle Ages into the Roman Catholic Church, a perversion of biblical Christianity. There has been no significant change in the Earth's overall temperature. There has been no global warming. Global environmentalists have said and written enough to leave no doubt that their goal is to destroy the prosperous economies of the world's richest nations. The following is from a United States history textbook concerning the Great Depression. Quote, "Some people try to magnify the crisis in order to move the United States towards socialism. Many writers, artists, and photographers exaggerated the problems of America's cities and farms."
11 Dover residents sued their school board to keep intelligent design out of the classroom. And almost overnight, Dover was catapulted to the front pages of the nation's newspapers and the front lines in the war on evolution.
Dover, Pennsylvania is well known for the 2005 Kitzmiller versus Dover case, in which a federal judge ruled that teaching intelligent design in public schools was unconstitutional because ID is a form of creationism that should not be included in science instruction. But under the rubric of school choice, fundamentalists and their allies have made a strategic end run around the Dover decision.
Calvary Christian Academy began in 1995 as the educational school ministry of Calvary Chapel in Philadelphia. The school is an extension of the church and the Christian home to produce disciples for Jesus Christ.
Calvary Chapel advertises using a 7th grade creationist anti-evolution science text from the Bob Jones University Press textbook line. Calvary Chapel is one of many Protestant fundamentalist schools in Pennsylvania that advertise being in the Educational Improvement Tax Credit Program and teaching from A. Becca and Bob Jones University textbooks.
Hello, my name is Keith Felizi, and I'm the principal at Dayspring Christian Academy in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. 8 years ago, the Pennsylvania legislature passed House Bill 996, creating an unprecedented opportunity for businesses in Pennsylvania to send their state tax bill to a scholarship organization, enabling thousands of students across the state to attend the private school of their choice. It's known as the Educational Improvement Tax Credit, or EITC.
What is the difference between what is being taught in your private school that was taught and no longer taught in public schools?
Yeah, it's completely different. It teaches students. We want them to be able to think and to reason from biblical principles and apply them to every area of life. And it really is designed and created with the intention of counteracting that secular and socialistic efforts that are going on in America today.
In June 2011, Dayspring's upper-level biology teacher is scheduled to lead a several-day family expedition to the Creation Museum, during which Dayspring students will learn about the coexistence of humans and dinosaurs firsthand. The trip will also visit the Cincinnati Zoo and the Carnegie Natural History Museum where, as described in a March 14, 2011 plug for the trip in the Dayspring Beacon, one of Dayspring Academy's regular publications, quote, "Instruction will be given on how to view and interpret evolutionary-based exhibits from a biblical creationist framework." According to Ted Clater, Executive Director for the Keystone Christian Education Association, a Pennsylvania-based fundamentalist education nonprofit. Keystone was the first statewide entity to receive and disperse money under the EITC program.
We've been able to see the birth of the EITC and the scholarship program. So yes, we were the first statewide organization to start handing out money. The first year, 2001, we were able to disperse $100,000 to get started.
A position paper concerning state education on the Keystone Christian Education Association's website declares, "Modern curriculum sneaks in socialistic orientation and pushes out Christian American heritage." On April 25th, Betsy DeVos announced that Governor Tom Corbett would be the keynote speaker at the National Policy Summit of the American Federation for Children. On May 9th, while Governor Corbett spoke and Pennsylvanians joined hundreds of protesters lining the sidewalks outside the AFC Convention Hotel, a small group of counter-protesters from FreedomWorks, an organization funded with over $12 million from the Koch brothers, held identical, professionally printed signs in support of Senate Bill 1. In his speech, Corbett attacked teachers' unions and claimed that SB 1, a bill that would pour hundreds of millions of dollars into unaccountable private schools, would make Pennsylvania's students more competitive with the rest of the world.
In the years since teachers unionized, school districts began to focus too much on contracts and too little on curriculum. The educational model degenerated.